Friday.
Now at 11 on 10 TV News HD.
Somebody entered this house full of children and attacked the people inside. What happened? And the latest on the search for the reason why.
Thousands of OSU fans will miss out on most of the first half of the football season. What could keep you from seeing the action, and the latest on negotiations to get you in the game.
A surprise admission. Senator John Edwards says he cheated on his wife, who was battling cancer, and covered it up for months. Tonight he tries to explain why.
And more beef being pulled from Central Ohio shelves. Its connection to our recent E. coli outbreak now on 10 TV News HD at 11.
From Central Ohio's news leader, presented in high definition, this is 10 TV News HD.
A developing story this hour. A man bursts into this home, attacking the parents while 3 young children are still inside. Good evening, I'm Jerry Revish.
And I'm Andrea Cameron. Thanks for joining us tonight, everybody. The family's home is near the town of Nashport. That's on the Licking-Muskingum County line. 10 TV's Lindsay Sievert has more on this developing story.
The Licking County Sheriff's Office says someone stormed into this rural Licking County home and stabbed a man and woman multiple times while their 3 young children were inside.
Unfortunately, sometimes these things do happen, and we have to deal with them.
The town of Nashport in eastern Licking County is all countryside, rarely home to any sort of crime. But Licking County Sheriff's deputies say around 6 tonight, they received a call for help. They went inside this home and found a couple severely stabbed many times. Detectives say they already have a person of interest. The stabbing was not random. But perhaps even more disturbing, they worry about the 3 little girls inside who possibly witnessed their parents being attacked.
Anytime children are involved in anything like this, it's extremely difficult. Most of us have children too, so it always hits home a little bit closer when there are children involved, and we will obviously do whatever we can.
The woman was airlifted to OSU Medical Center. The man was brought to Licking County Memorial Hospital. No word on their conditions right now, but we do know their injuries are severe. We are reporting in Licking County. Lindsay Sievert, 10 TV News.
Another Central Ohio grocery store pulling beef from its shelves. Whole Foods is voluntarily recalling ground beef that came from a Nebraska beef processing plant tied to the E. coli outbreak in Ohio last month. People have been sick eating whole food beef in other states, but no problems have been found in the meat in Ohio. The recalled beef was sold between June 2nd and August 8th. You can return it to Whole Foods for a refund. You'll find more information on the beef recall at 10tv.com. Just click on Consumer 10.
Boy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Buckeye fans will miss out on most of the first half of the football season unless they have a ticket to the big game. Another game from this year's football schedule is being aired on the Big Ten Network, a channel many in our community still don't get. 10 TV News reporter Kevin Landers is live at the Buckeye Hall of Fame Cafe with reaction to this latest blow for Buckeye fans. Kevin?
Yeah, it's not good. 10 TV has confirmed that the Big Ten Network is preparing to carry the Ohio State-Minnesota game. But because Time Warner has yet to agree on carrying the Big Ten Network, that means if you want to watch this game, you'll have to come to a bar like this or your best friend's house.
It's not a done deal yet, but next week the Big Ten Network is expected to announce it's inked a deal to carry the Big Ten matchup between Ohio State and Minnesota, meaning hundreds of thousands of fans won't see it.
I think that's kind of a joke since Ohio State's #1.
The Big Ten is already carrying Ohio State's opener against Youngstown State, the following weekend's game against Troy, and then the home game against Minnesota on September 27th. That's 3 of the first 5 games.
Hey, I'm a fan and I don't want to miss my football.
Until Time Warner agrees to carry the Big Ten Networks, fans will have to go to their favorite bar or a friend's house to watch the Bucks every step of the way.
It's very upsetting. I mean, I like what the Big Ten Network is trying to do because it does give other sports, more coverage than they'd ordinarily get, but I'd certainly like to see Time Warner get a deal done.
With just 3 weeks until the Buckeyes' first home game, fans without the Big Ten Network will be screaming more than OHIO. Some will be yelling something more like this.
I think it sucks.
Especially if they can't watch the Scarlet and Gray on TV.
Now, a Time Warner spokesperson expects to have an update on the negotiations on Wednesday of next week. Time Warner won't say what issues are on or off the table. We'll continue to keep you posted. Reporting live from the Buckeye Hall of Fame Cafe, Kevin Landers, 10 TV News.
Thank you, Kevin. The Big Ten Network is currently available through these Central Ohio cable and satellite providers: DirecTV, Dish Network, Comcast, WOW, AT&T, UVerse, and Verizon Fios.
Prosecutors say a Delaware man now charged in a fatal drunk driving accident had a blood alcohol level twice the legal limit. Police formally charged 28-year-old Zachary Thompson with aggravated vehicular homicide today. Thompson is accused of fleeing the scene last March when his car struck another car. That collision killed the driver of the second car along with a passenger in Thompson's car, 29-year-old Don Howard. Howard worked as a TV sports reporter in Lima. Thompson faces up to 18 years in prison if convicted.
Another group of mosquitoes has tested positive for West Nile virus in Columbus. The latest cases were found here in German Village and in northeast Columbus near Sunbury Road. That makes 6 cases in the past month. And as you can see here, they are scattered all across Columbus, along with Obetz, Dublin, and Prairie Townships. Lather on the DEET. And a warning tonight in Delaware County after health officials there find a second rabid bat in just over a week. Both bats found in Scioto Township west of Delaware. The health department says residents should make sure that their pets are vaccinated against rabies. Be on the lookout for dead bats and any wild animals that are displaying kind of unusual behavior. Jerry?
For 2 weeks, it's been the biggest story never told. A report in the National Enquirer that former Senator John Edwards had an affair and may have fathered a child by his 42-year-old video producer. Well, tonight, that story has finally caught up with him.
Obviously, that's the wrong video for that story. We're going to get to that story for you in just a moment, but we'll move forward here. And this is the story that we were showing you: a Texas bus crash, a deadly accident there. Investigators tonight believe a blown tire may be responsible. 14 people killed, 40 others hurt when the charter bus skidded off the road, slammed into a guardrail. The bus was taking a group of Vietnamese families to a religious festival in Missouri. But the Texas Department of Transportation says the bus company was not authorized to travel across state lines. A Consumer 10 alert for you tonight if you plan on doing some outdoor grilling this weekend. Perfect Flame is recalling more than 24,000 gas grills because the cooking chamber may melt or catch fire. Here's what they look like. Those grills were sold at Lowe's hardware stores nationwide. The model number listed there on your screen. If you have the grill, return it to Lowe's for a full refund. If we caught you off guard, you can find all of this information on our website, 10tv.com, and click on Consumer 10.
Should be a good weekend for grilling, though.
Oh, perfection, Jerry.
Should be. All right, just before we get to the weather forecast, though, we want to bring you that John Edwards story. Here it is. It's the story John Edwards has been denying on the campaign trail and across the country for months. But now, after repeatedly refusing to talk, Edwards told a TV interviewer that, yes, he'd had an affair with this woman, Rielle Hunter, while his wife was being treated for cancer. Edwards met Hunter in 2006, and she later went to work producing videos for his website.
Meeting John Edwards was interesting, because he had, in person, when I met him, he was very real and authentic.
The Enquirer first alleged last October that Edwards and Hunter had an affair. Edwards spent months denying it.
I don't talk about these tabloids, and their tabloid trash is full of lies.
I have no idea what you're asking about. I've responded to consistently to these tabloid allegations by saying I don't respond to these lies.
But today, in a written statement, Edwards said, "In the course of several campaigns, I started to believe I was special and became increasingly egocentric and narcissistic. If you want to beat me up, feel free. You cannot beat me up more than I have already beaten up myself. I have been stripped bare." John Edwards' wife, Elizabeth, has long been his closest political advisor. Diagnosed with breast cancer just after the 2004 election, she has suffered a life-threatening recurrence, which John Edwards cited in his 2008 campaign. Today, Edwards said he had told his wife about the affair long ago, but hoped it would never become public. And when asked why he lied for so long about the affair, Edwards said, "I used the fact that the story contained many falsities to deny it. But being 99% honest is no longer enough." Riel Hunter's daughter, Frances Quinn Hunter, was born on February 27th of this year. But Edwards firmly denies the Inquirer's report that the baby is his. He says another campaign staffer is the father and offered to take a paternity test to prove that.
All right, let's move forward now to the weekend because it's going to be a nice one. Chris Bradley has all the good news now. Chris?
Guys, it's off to a very nice start. If you've been out at all this evening, it's almost chilly, feels like fall, and skies are crystal clear. Take a look at Storm Tracker tonight, and you will see things are high and dry, expected to be that way for most of the weekend. And there were a couple of showers out there across parts of Pennsylvania, over into West Virginia, same storm system that's brought us some rain. Even yesterday we had some showers around here, but not now. That is all moving away, and the chance of rain this weekend is very, very slim. We'll point that out for you in a sec. Let's talk about those weather headlines, the temperatures, and here you see, this is really what everybody's talking about. 63 up at Delaware, it's 58 degrees out at Newark, 58 at Lancaster, and 64 as you head to Circleville. And you can see right here, we're talking the temperatures tonight because it's clear and cool. It's going to feel more like September than the beginning of August. And as far as the rain I mentioned, just a 20% chance for some pop-up showers. Those may come in late tomorrow night into Sunday morning, but much of the weekend looks high and dry. Here's Futurecast for the overnight hours tonight, and you can see skies are clear. Don't forget the Perseid meteor shower going on this weekend, so you may see a couple meteors kind of streaming across the sky. You may want to check that out. You can see the weather is certainly going to cooperate. This is the morning. We are sunny, and temperatures during the day really nice. Hilliard, you'll top out at 79, about 81 at Grove City. Downtown Columbus, German Village, you are looking at a high right around 82. Take you through the day, sunshine galore. Maybe you're headed to the Ohio State Fair tomorrow. Oh, you've picked a good day to go. As you can see, we are clear. Now, towards 4 or 5 o'clock, look up this way because we will see, I think, a little disturbance drop down our way. And after dark, there is a slight chance for some showers, particularly north of Columbus. But notice, by 8 in the morning, those are all out of here. And Sunday looks just as good as Saturday. Here are all the details tonight. 55 for the low, and your high temperature tomorrow is going to take us up to 82 with sunny skies. And take a look ahead now at your Doppler 10 forecast for the next 7 days. Looks good for Sunday. We top out at 78. Monday's high is 81. Tuesday 83. We're back up to about 85 by Wednesday. But this is just a great weekend. A lot of times we're at the dog days of summer, but not this weekend. Enjoy it.
Great gift, Chris. Thanks a lot. So is this. The Franklin Park Conservatory sporting a new hue. The Palm House is glowing in full color for the first time tonight. An illumination ceremony displayed the 7,000 multicolored lights lighting the Palm House from the inside out. That building will glow from dusk till dawn every night going forward. That lighting design created by world-renowned artist James Turrell.
This is part of making culture, part of what we should really be doing in life. And so I'm a part of that. But everyone here that's a donor, everyone here that works here is part of this.
And last night, the Conservatory's board dedicated the Glass House to John F. Wolfe, chairman and CEO of the Dispatch Printing Company, which owns Channel 10. This in honor of Wolfe's lifetime of philanthropy, leadership, and service to our community. And with that, thanks so much for joining us tonight at 11 o'clock.
Coming up later on The Late Show with David Letterman, the Donald, as in Trump. First, Dan Franzak joins us now with a preview of Wall-to-Wall Sports Extra.
Hey, Jerry, Ohio State's freshmen are regarded as the top recruited class in the country, but are they living up to their billing? Jim Tressel chimes in. Plus, we don't just talk about sports here on 10 TV. We do it as well. We'll give you our own injury-free personal previews of the National Wakeboard Championships and the Grand Prix of Karting. Plus, the one, the only Johnny Bench. She paid us a visit, and you'll hear what he had to say coming up next on Wall-to-Wall Sports Extra.
Captioning is brought to you by MT Northwest Honda.
To thrive in today's ever-changing world, standing still is not an option. There is a perfect place to begin your next perfect move forward, where courses transfer easily to dozens of four-year colleges, and more web courses are offered than any other school in Ohio, all for what is by far the area's lowest cost per credit hour. It's the right start, in the right place, at the right time. Columbus State, it's where the world is going.
Hi, I'm Rick Nash of the Columbus Blue Jackets. In hockey, sticks and pucks are important tools to help us win the game. In everyday life, words are the tools that help us succeed. And knowing how to read can take you anywhere you want to go. And it's never too late to learn.
Sign up for Time Warner Cable and we'll donate $5 of your installation fee to help adults learn to read.
Help Time Warner Cable score a goal for adult literacy.
I've been studying this payday issue, and you wouldn't believe what our politicians have been up to. They're risking 6,000 good-paying Ohio jobs by passing laws that would shut them down. If this old truck here breaks a belt before payday, I can borrow $100, replace that belt, and pay him back $115 on payday. And that should be my choice. So if you get a chance to sign a petition that'll give us back our financial choices and protect 6,000 good-paying jobs, you do it. Because if they won't protect our jobs and our financial choices, we will.
Let rooms of distinction bring the beauty of the outdoors in with a new custom design room addition.
This is Mike Rosati, and I'm extremely proud of what we offer. Quality construction, real value for your dollar, and award-winning service from the Rosati Windows family of companies.
And now your basement can be a beautiful living space for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you want a room with a view, a wine room for your collection, or a cozy new finished basement, you'll be surprised at how affordable a new room can be.
One thing you'll always find? Everyday savings that are hard to pass up.
Right now, 12 packs of Pepsi are 4 for $10 when you buy 4. And whole boneless pork loin are $1.77 a pound.
With so many ways to save, it's easy to see why Kroger is the right store at the right price.
It's the final days of the store closing sale at these two Linens and Things stores. Now everything in every department is 50 up to 75% off and more. No exceptions, nothing held back. We're selling out to the bare walls. Time is running out to save on cookware, small appliances, housewares, bedding, bath, dinnerware, home decor, and more. Everything is 50 up to 75% off during the final days. Only at these two area Linens and Things stores. It's business as usual at all other Linens and Things locations.
We are in the wake of a big story. Karting in Commercial Point takes the checkers and 10 TV reaches a new benchmark with a Hall of Famer. Good evening, I'm Dan Franzak and welcome to Wall to Wall Sports Extra. But first, the Buckeye Young Guns are locked and loaded. While the third-ranked Bucks are benefiting from having 47 seniors this season, they're also equally talented on the opposite end, at least on paper. 2008 freshmen are led by the top-ranked recruit in the country in quarterback Terrell Pryor. But beyond Pryor, there are 19 other highly touted prospects, all eager to make their mark. Might take some time for them to do so, but their coach says collectively they're making all the right moves waiting in the wings.
We've been real impressed with our freshmen from the standpoint of their ability to listen and take in information. We've heard that from the academic people. They're just they're a group that wants to learn. They're athletic, you know, and I think the older guys have paid them some compliments about that. Now we have to do it when it's live here, and you know, we always say that knowing your assignments is one thing, but knowing them when a silver helmet might hit you is another thing, and we'll find, you know, that out.
Last season as a freshman, Brandon Sain scored a rushing touchdown in his first career game. Then in the final game of the year against LSU, he caught a 44-yard pass. This season, he could be doing a mix of both and is excited about the possibility of getting plenty of playing time in whatever capacity Coach Tress sees fit.
I can't wait till the season starts and as camp progresses to see what the coaches want to do with me. And I'm ready to have a lot of fun with it and just not worry about it and be too nervous.
We'll have have more from Ohio State football camp tomorrow at 11:35 on Wall to Wall Sports. And James Laurinaitis will be sitting in the hot seat for our senior spotlight. Plus, our Wall to Wall Sports celebrity shootout is down to the final two. See Craig Krenzel and Frederick Modine duke it out tomorrow on Wall. Hey, high school football starts in 2 weeks from tonight. And we're looking for the best Friday night traditions. Go to 10tv.com and tell us about your school's traditions. We'll feature one every Friday on First and 10. From the gridiron to the diamonds, the Indians are north of the border in Canada this weekend. They're opening a 3-game series with the Blue Jays tonight. No score through 3, but in the 4th, Ben Francisco drives home a run with this RBI double. 1-zip Tribe. 3-0 Cleveland in the 4th when Andy Marte makes a nice diving stop at 3rd, and then the throw to 1st to rob Alex Rios. Indians getting the W. 5-2 is the final. Meanwhile, the Reds counting their series at the GABP with the Astros, and this one goes into extra innings tied at 5. And in the 10th, the Stros break the 5-all contest with this Carlos Lee double to deep right center, scoring Miguel Tejada and Lance Berkman. Houston would score 2 more runs that inning, and they win it 9-5. Reds Hall of Famer turned motivational speaker Johnny Bench has a new book out entitled Catch Every Ball, How to Handle Life's Pitches. Bench took a moment from his life to catch some of my questions. I started by asking him about the departure of Red slugger Ken Griffey Jr.
You know, you got to see Junior hit his 600th. You got to see his 500th. I mean, it was just a terrific honor to be with him and have played with his father and to know the young man who used to steal stuff out of my locker when he was a young kid. So, you know, nothing but the best. I mean, to think that the numbers he's put up with the injuries that he's had is pretty darn good. And I'm glad that, you know, a lot of Reds fans had the chance to see him play.
Johnny, the steroid era over?
It should be. Yeah, I mean, we're testing. In fact, we're going to test you as soon as we're off the stage here.
Well, there's been a lot of question about that.
You're bulking up way too much, Danny. So we're actually going to have to test you. And our guys do the wrong thing? Absolutely. The money was too much for them, and the opportunity to get over injuries. Every time you do something, hopefully it's performance enhancing but not illegal.
Those guys should be in the Hall of Fame.
They will be. I don't know about those guys, but there's some voters out there that will say no. We are cleaning up the game, and it's doing fine right now.
What about your former teammate Pete Rose? Should he be in?
Well, he broke the rules, and that you can't do that. It's like telling people, do you have kids? And they say, yeah, and you say, go home and tell your kids that there's no more rules. Doctors lose their license, attorneys get disbarred. It's all part of the process of making rules and following them.
Can you still walk around in anonymity around Cincinnati, or still have some?
Well, yeah. I mean, people are different now. I mean, if they don't know you're coming, then they don't bring all the memorabilia they have stored, and it's a great life. You know, I don't have any problems. I go down to Naples, Florida, and Palm Springs, California, and most of the time I'm at the airport. So, you know, come by and say hello.
In our mind, the greatest catcher of all time. He is a former member of the Big Red Machine, and he's got a new book out, and I'll let you hold it since you held it before so properly. There it is, Catch Every Ball.
Yes, sir.
And you can read excerpts from Johnny's book starting Sunday in the Columbus Dispatch. All right, today was the cut day at the final major of the season, the PGA Championship. Phil Mickelson will get to even par after this tight approach on number 5. He would later tap in for birdie. Only one player in the red figures after Friday, and it is the man you're going to see. J.B. Holmes right here drains the 25-footer for birdie. He's your leader at 1 under. Ostrander's Ben Curtis is at even par. Who knew you could wakeboard in Central Ohio? Jeff Hogan did just that this week at Griggs Reservoir. We'll take you there next to preview a national event coming to our town, and we'll be right back.
Buck Network is brought to you by Nationwide Insurance. Nationwide is on your side.
With the rising price of fuel, guess which way shipping costs are going? The Postal Service has no fuel surcharges. Combine that with volume rebates and new lower online pricing, and your shipping costs could head in a whole new direction. It's time to rethink your shipping.
I'm Sarah Lancaster. Our older daughter was graduating the month after the stroke that I had. I was a little concerned about whether I would be able to go. Riverside saved my life. The procedure that I received got the blood flowing back into my brain very quickly. The day after I had the procedure, I was up and walking. I was very glad to be able to attend her graduation.
Riverside Methodist Hospital, home to more stroke treatments than any other hospital in the region. World-renowned innovation right around the corner.
It's Toyota's National Clearance Event, the perfect time for amazing deals and selection. From the most fuel-efficient full-line car company, including Toyota Corolla at 35 mpg, or the versatile Matrix at 32. Now, you can lease a new 09 Matrix for just $189 a month, but only for a limited time. Don't miss Toyota's National Clearance Event. For a dealer near you, visit buyatoyota.com.
Dear Grandma, Mom made me walk Lucky today. It was really boring. But then I remembered when you took me to the Ohio State Fair. It was so fun. It was like I was there. Can we go again this year, please? See you at the fair. Love, Megan.
This summer, go from ho-hum to blue ribbon fun at the Ohio State Fair, now through Sunday. The food, the rides, great entertainment, all at an affordable price. See you at the Ohio State Fair.
P.S. Wait till you see Lucky.
Now at Kittle's Mattress Express, save during our any size one low price sale. Choose twin, full, queen, even, king size, all for one low price. Plus, make no payments with no interest for 1 year. Sleep better for less this weekend at Kittle's Mattress Express. It's a majestic display of live art in Columbus when Waterfire Columbus presents a celebration of corporate caring. On August 9th, starting at 7:30 p.m., Waterfire Columbus at Genoa Park. Log on for more information.
The Commit to Be Fit Healthy Hikes are back, and we're kicking them off in a big way. Join us August 24th at 1 o'clock at Blacklick Woods Metro Park in Reynoldsburg.
Enjoy a beautiful hike through a scenic Metro Park. The park ranger will be your personal guide.
And after the hike, enjoy some tasty treats from Donato's. Get up, get outside, and Commit to Be Fit August 24th at the Healthy Hikes Kickoff.
Metro Parks and Donato's, proud partners in 10 TV's Commit to Be Fit program.
You might think of landlocked Columbus as the capital of wakeboarding, but next weekend on Griggs Reservoir, the best in the country will compete for the National Wakeboarding Championship. Jeff Hogan woke up early to wake this week and files this report.
Wakeboarding got its roots from surfing.
Only here, we're surfing a boat wake.
We use the boat and the rope to still get up. But after we get up on the board, we throw the rope away and we literally surf the wave.
The similarities with real wave surfing ends where the work begins.
There are three aspects of surfing. There's paddling to catch the wave, there's getting up on the board, and there's surfing. We don't paddle. We have 330 horses that pull us up on the wave. The surfing part is about the same. You don't have a pipeline or a huge wave. What you have is a real consistent 3 to 4 foot wave that you can surf just forever.
Let's just put it this way. Far longer than any ocean ride on the planet.
Expect competitors for nationals to come from half a dozen states or more.
I've competed now at the Indiana State Champs. I took home first. I was second in Ohio State Champs, and I will compete at nationals.
We judge on 3 criteria, intensity, composition, and execution.
I do like better when I'm in the competitions. It really brings the best out of me.
So I had to try it. Even a rookie can give it a go and have reasonable success. I did say reasonable, but I did finish first in one very important criteria.
The best surfer is the surfer having the most fun.
Jeff Hogan, Wall-to-Wall Sports Extra.
Good job, Jeff. Well, I see you're wakeboarding and raise you some go-karting, but not just any karting. It's a Central Ohio tradition, and it's coming up next on Wall Extra.
August sale at Front Room Furnishings, and that means big style, bigger selection, and your biggest savings of the season. The big August sale at Front Room Furnishings, the living room experts.
I'm David Beckham, and this is Practice Popping. So I brought some Adidas gear with me. Let's go and have some fun. Let's take some target practice. Whoever hits it, keeps it. So close. Remember, pick your spot. A soccer player's greatest weapon is control. Because when you control the ball, you control everything.
The power and precision of Adidas Predators. Available at Dick's Sporting Goods.
The future of television is here. Digital is in the air. If you own an antenna TV, you have until February 2009 to upgrade it to digital TV, or it will stop working. Call 888-DTV-2009 or visit our website to get a big discount coupon on this low-cost digital converter box. Log on to 10TV.com and click on DTV Transition. Brought to you by 10TV and H.H. Gregg. H.H. Gregg, price and advice guaranteed.
At the Original Mattress Factory, we work hard each day to build quality mattresses and box springs. We offer tremendous value to our customers by eliminating the middleman and selling factory direct.
We can all sleep well at night, knowing that when you buy at the Original Mattress Factory, you get more mattress for less money.
Today's discovery on Pediatric Health Source.
On the volleyball court, 15-year-old Janie lets nothing stand in her way. But she took on her greatest challenge at just 3 years old when she began 26 months of chemotherapy for acute lymphocytic leukemia. At Nationwide Children's Hospital, Janie received the world-class care and research-based treatments she needed to beat cancer. And today, more than 10 years later, she continues to depend on Ohio's largest pediatric cancer center to stay healthy.
Survivors of childhood cancer need ongoing care specific to the treatment they received. Here at Children's, we have the expertise to give them a healthy tomorrow.
Through Children's Survivorship Program, Janie participates in regular screenings and consultations with a team of cancer specialists. They're trained to recognize and treat the physical, emotional, and social side effects that can happen years after childhood cancer treatments. To empower kids like Janie to stay on top of their health and on top of their game.
Pediatric Health Source is brought to you by Nationwide Insurance, on your side.
Great wine takes time. Great sofas don't. Like this classic all-leather sofa from Lane, in stock for same-day delivery and now just $8.99. At Front Room Furnishings, the living room experts.
10 TV's Commit to be Fit is brought to you by Donato's Pizza and by your Metro Parks. Feel free.
All right, time to rev things up with the Commercial Point Grand Prix of Karting. I competed in the celebrity race this afternoon. The rest of the weekend, drivers from all over the country will descend upon the Central Ohio town, which means big business for a small community.
This actually gets us some recognition in Central Ohio. We are a growing community. We've got development going on all over the town, and this just kind of spotlights our town, our area, and it also for the county even.
For the fourth time in 5 years, qualifying at Watkins Glen for Sunday's Sprint Cup race was canceled due to rain, which means points leader Kyle Busch is on the pole next to Dale Earnhardt Jr. Our thanks to Johnny Bench for coming down today. For Jeff Hogan, I'm Dan Franzak. Thanks for watching Wall to Wall Sports Extra. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
Tip for 10 Investigates? Call 866-10-LINE.
Time is running out on the big 36-hour marathon sale at Value City Furniture.
Come in now for 30 to 70% savings throughout the store.
Like this solid wood American Signature brand queen bed, now just $299.
Or America's best-selling sectional, now only $750. Save over $700.
At Value City Furniture, we will never be undersold.
And while they last, pick up a Parsons chair or a 4-drawer chest for only $36.
Now, during the big 36-hour marathon sale at Value City Furniture.
And visit us on the web at vcf.com.
1918. Attendance at football games and movie theaters was banned. Public places in Ohio were shut down. 1957. Ohio's first pandemic flu patients were children. More Americans died from pandemic flu in the 20th century than died in World War I. It will happen again. Prepare now. To learn how, go to ohiopandemicflu.gov.
Driving a hybrid car like one of these helps save fuel and the environment. But whatever you drive, it's easy to be a greener driver. Underinflated tires make your car work harder. So check your tire pressure often and you'll add extra miles to every tank of gas. Check your air filter too. A clogged one can reduce fuel efficiency by 10%. Every extra mile per gallon saves you money while pumping fewer pollutants into the air. Go to 10TV.com for more tips to help us all get green, Columbus.
Brought to you by the Germain Automotive Group, AEP Ohio, and the Ohio Soybean Council.
Hello, I'm Joe Hamrock, AEP Ohio's President and Chief Operating Officer. To learn more about how you can support renewable energy with AEP Ohio's green pricing option, call us or visit us on the web. The development of green energy options will help provide Ohioans with more energy choices and will help protect our environment in the future. Thank you.